Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Asma Husna binti Yusri. My metric number is 1182056. So for today, I would like to present about calcium analysis for Lbi Capital Berhad. Before we move to the calcium analysis, I would like to give a brief explanation regarding calcium itself. Calcium is actually a combination of fundamental and technical analysis. It consists of several main criteria that we must know well before we enter in any trade activities or investment activities. So whenever we apply this calcium analysis, actually we are trying to minimize and avoid risk of losses that might happen. So this is the outline for my presentation. The first criteria is the current earning. So for Lbi Capital Berhad, the current earning shows the sharp decline from 422 million to negative 7 million in its first quarter in 2021. So from this analysis, we can say that this company is actually not perform well at this moment. Next, the annual growth earning. So for Lbi Capital Berhad, if we look into figure 2, it shows that the revenue from the past 5 years is in a downtrend movement, which is, it is not a good sign for a trader to invest in. In addition, news also useful for traders and investors to see what is really happening in its stock. So this is the example for Lbi Capital Berhad. In this news, it claims that this company is actually wants to develop a property worth of 220 million to 240 million of GDP. This is actually a good news. However, due to pandemic COVID-19, the developer maybe needs to decrease its GDP since the people cannot afford to buy properties at its normal price. The fourth acronym in calcium analysis is supply and demand. So for Lbi Capital Berhad, the volume traded for this company is around 18,800 units per day with an average volume of 328,400 units. So this data indicates that the demand is still there. As we know, when there is more demand, so the more profit it will be. Next, leader and laggard. As you can see from the slide, the share price movement for Lbi Capital Berhad seems to be higher than Ken Holdings Berhad. It shows that Lbi Capital Berhad is actually the leader, while Ken Holdings Berhad is the laggard. Next, institutional investor. In calcium analysis, the company will be more successful if they have more institutional investor. So for Lbi Capital Berhad, this company have less than 50% of institutional investor. The last criteria in calcium is market direction. Figure 5 shows the market direction for Lbi Capital Berhad. As we can see from the graph, this company is actually in a upward phase. So in calcium analysis, we are advised to buy stock during its strong uptrend movement to avoid any possibilities of losses. Conclusion, after we do calcium analysis, the result shows that this company is actually in a poor performance. If we refer to the weighted value, the value is only 0.4 out of 1. So for a newbie investor, they are advised to find another company with a better performance. I think that's all for today. Thank you for listening. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.